Hey everyone, what's up? This is me, Kiyoshi Raga here. Welcome back to Let's Play Genius of Sappheiros Weekend. Now with better audio quality. I finally got a splitter, so I now don't have to worry about the fire alarm. At least I hope I don't. Maybe you'll hear little peeps, or peeps, whatever, beeps every now and then. But for the most part, I highly doubt that you'll be able to hear it again. So when we left off last time, we kind of got... Yeah, I know how to play a game. Thanks. We explored a little bit of the first stage of the Scarlet Mansion, and before I can even do anything, I get assaulted. Well then, that's nice. So, as you can see, I kind of switched my party around a bit. As Sane is no longer my commander, as you can see. Anyways, off screen, I grinded a few levels, and just about everyone learned stuff. So. Also, one of the enemies, I believe it was a fairy maid, dropped a javelin, which is obviously a spear weapon. I believe it's spear. If it's not spear, then I apologize. Okay. The reason why I say that is because I've been playing a bit of Fire. I started playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance recently. And I keep saying spears instead of lances, and hopefully that doesn't happen here. But anyways, what happened on screen is I believe everyone leveled up about twice from the looks of it. Aya learned Sleep Speak, which, well, is self-explanatory right there. Damages and inflicts sleep. Marissa learned Hellfire, which is a spell that I do not have on here. Great. How did I put it on here, though? Yeah, let me check something. Okay, good. Sane, and my dog is barking, great, learned Miraculous Cure, which removes permanent status effects, so that makes two characters that can do that. Rainbow, I believe, earned Evil Sealing Circle. And anything else? Alright, I have a notepad open, which is why I want anything else. So, Evil Sealing Circle, as it shows there, nullifies one permanent variety or quick effects. And I think I'll be exploiting those in this video. Anyways, Moko. Oh wait, Byakuren learned Dark Aura, which inflicts blind. So that's really it. Now Moko learned a few new skills, as you can see, when she actually learned this in the middle of the episode. Moko's sword skill. Now, okay, I should actually pause to show this. Each weapon has its own set of skills that you can learn. As you can see, three of them, Falcon Slash, Razor Wind, and Sonic Blade, are all three attacks that you get from the sword tree. Another example of this is Leg Sweep, Pulse Sweep, Imperial Charge. All those are for spears. And well, funny about that. So, I believe the enemy I obtained the javelin from was this maid fairy down here. So, yeah. So I'm starting a bit. It's gotta been a little bit. So, I'm just kind of tired. So, I went up to my college and changed my major today. So, yeah. That was nice. Anyways, keep in mind that I said that the fairies, these fairies in particular, are weak to light, not light, dark. As you can see by the glowing number there. And we can pretty much just rush this and be fine. Also, I gave Byakuren a dagger instead of a staff, so she can attack faster. Of course, this decreases her magic attack, but still, it helps either way. Anyways, that is very annoying. I don't know if that was in the last part. If it was, then I'm sorry for sounding like a broken record, but I hate it when the game does that. Anyways, let's see. So let's just show off Rizwind, although you've already seen it already once, because the enemies have it. And you are doing Green Touch and also liking my game a bit. But again, it could be because I'm trying to record at... Okay, good. I'm trying to record at least 50 frames per second. But what do I know? Anyways, let's not be being around the bush and discuss what I wanted to discuss. Remember, so, if you guys remember when I mentioned the quick effects, let's see, does anything have a chance of... Ah, here's one. Burn. Gonna look around. Just kind of looking around to see what others. Burn is a quick effect. See, there are a variety of status effects that can appear in this game. Aya has Sleep Beak, which inflicts, well, sleep. Moko has, well, her strongest attack at Flying Phoenix, which inflicts burn, which, well, almost never happens because most of the time Moko will kill everything with that attack. But I digress. Don't remember, did I get any? No, I didn't. Okay. I was checking to see if I got any accessories off screen that I forgot to note. Anyways, quick effects are status effects that affect you during the middle of the turn. If you remember during one of the parts, I got stuck with Moko got stuck with Daze. Daze is a status effect that prevents you from attacking for the rest of that turn. What is that attack? No. Curse is in there, one that I'll get into in a moment. Anyways. Jeez. And there's versus ridiculous magic stat coming into play. Or, well, putting her points into, I believe it's astronomy? And I'm probably gonna get attacked from doing this, but whatever. Yeah, astronomy. Oh my. Okay. So, quick effects are... Okay. I need to stop being around the bush because I keep doing that by accident. Okay. So, quick effects are status effects that prevent you from doing an action for a turn. Now, it's not so bad right at this exact moment. However, there's a point later on in the game where... Don't come back, seriously. There's a point later on in the game where these effects can actually cause your downfall. During a boss fight, actually, that we won't get into until much later. And I should probably run for this battle because I am running out of MP. Anyways, I keep getting off topic. Let's see. Anyway, so anything that's like daze, burn, I believe it's frost, freeze, or frozen, are all quick effects. Frozen, I believe, can be an exception sometimes, but it is not. But it doesn't really happen very often, and it actually will happen to Moko pretty often. That's a bit foreshadowing for way later, as in post-game later. For people who know this game's post-game, then you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, next up are variety effects. Variety effects are stuff like curse, poison, curse, poison, paralyze, sleep, all of that. Anything that just stays on you for a random number of turns is a variety effect. Of course, these can be dispelled easily by a caster who can, well, remove these effects, or by waiting them out, or just ending the fight immediately. Yeah. Variety effects are very useful though, as one of them, poison, does not go away over time. In fact, poison has multiple versions of itself. The main ones I remember are poison and toxic. Toxic is a lot worse than normal poison, as it almost doubles, I believe it doubles the amount of HP you lose from poison. I don't remember if we've already been attacked by poison in this game, but poison is very, very stupid. Because even if you beat the battle, if the poison kills you at the end, and it still counts as a death. So and if you only have one character left and she succumbs to the poison, then you get booted out. Yeah, not a nice thought, is it? Anyways, I suppose I should also mention the easiest task effect. Sorry if you heard that. I was rubbing my nose and actually tapped my mic. I probably should mention the more easier to get rid of status effects. Sleep. These would be sleep. See here. Okay. So, sleep, control, and charm are the easiest ones to get rid of. Because 9 times out of 10, speaking of poison, because 9 times out of 10, okay, because 9 times out of 10, the enemy is going to hit the person that is currently poisoned, and will wake them up. Most of the time, they will wake up after if they get hit. And god dang it, Mersa. Well, it would have been nice if you got that. Wow, I'm surprised you actually didn't die. Anyways, the reason why these are easily taken out, the spell, is because you're taking a risk if you give them a kind of a sharp jolt. Control is a bit harder to get rid of than the other two, and sleep is obviously the easiest one to get rid of out of the 3. But hey, it helps. And for the love of God, you may want to give Moko some defense against charm, because, well, if she has enough for it, and decides to use Flying Phoenix, she will murder your entire party without any problems. Even later on in games. I think the only one that's surviving will be a character that will be getting later on. Anyways, I'll be discuss permanent effects in a moment after we do this fight this boss, who blows up Moko's face. That's nice. So this is the first instance where I will be using a commander bomb. It gives everybody increased evasion speed or increased spellcasting speed. I don't remember which. Future Kiyoshi will tell you on screen right now. Yeah, that's the thing I'm going to be doing. Future Kiyoshi. Yes, I know it sounds like you're copying Proton John, but whatever, I don't care. At least at the moment. So, this is the first time I will be using a Commander Bomb. I will be using Paparazzi, which allows everyone on this side of the field to go first. And as such... Wait, look at the I'm sorry I keep stopping, I'm just kind of concentrating every now and then. Okay. Paparazzi causes everyone on this side of the field to go first no matter what. It is the most expensive of Aya's Commander Bombs, using 3. So you can only use it twice. Keep that in mind until you get to another save point, or you switch her out and get 6 and get more bombs, at least 3 more bombs. You can only use it twice per battle. And even then, I believe it also has a cooldown. So here's Paparazzi in actions with a head start. Doing as much damage as possible too at the moment. And I probably killed him. Yep. Go bomber. And as you can see, she is almost dead. I'm half expecting... Okay, never mind. So, that was Kokuma. She is kind of like a miniature mid-boss. Within a sense. I guess that's how you could describe her, but I don't really know. So, let's see. First off, let's go in here. And, oh, I was fine to just go in here anyways. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Make sure... Always make sure you look around in these rooms, because they like to hide crap sometimes. Although they shouldn't be doing it this early. At least I don't think they do it this early. If they do, well crap. If they don't, good. So, usually when you see this setup, this is a setup for a boss room. Yeah, basically right there. Unless you die, by the way. If you die and do the quick reset, which is F12, by the way, you still get kicked out. You still get booted out of the dungeon. I learned that the hard way in one of the later dungeons, which I absolutely hate. And if you guys want me to talk about it, I don't really feel like talking about it. Because it made me really angry. Yeah. Anyways. So. Okay. So, we're going to be in for... So, obviously, like I mentioned before, this is going to be transitioned into a boss fight, which I could do right now. But I want to fix a few things first before we start. Alright, so I'll do that in the next part. So if you like this game, if you like this series, please drop a like, maybe a comment as well. Well, if you want to be notified as soon as the next episode comes out, subscribe. Alright, and that's really it. I'm just trying to think of a better outro because it's kind of starting my channel anew, so yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time in the next part of Let's Play Genius of Sappheiros Weekend, when we fight the mini-boss. And since we're... well, boss of this stage, because each area has 2 stages, and okay, I know I will explain that later. See you guys later. So, after doing my homework, I realized I was completely wrong about the status effects. Yeah, not my best moment. So, I might as well take this time to kind of explain each one in bulk. So, first off is quick effects. Quick effects are one turn-only effects that are indicated by an exclamation point. They will always wear off at the end of the turn, and can be hit by they can be put on multiple characters at once. Moko has been hit by a few of these, mainly Days, so that's a good example. Field effects are next, which we have not gotten to very many. We've only used a field effect one time. This will be like Aya's paparazzi. They apply against allies and opponents until they wear off. Only one field effect can be placed at a time, so keep that in mind. Any new ones will overwrite the current field effect. Next is when I actually started screwing up a whole lot with stats effects. Variety. Variety is mainly stat buffs and debuffs, as well as elemental bonuses, and so on and so forth. These are like physical attack up, magic up, attack down, magic down, bestow fire, which is adding element onto a certain on your weapon, and the protective wall, which is resistance to certain elements, reflection, which, well, is self-explanatory, nullification, self-explanatory, and there's even a character whose main way of attacking is using different variety effects that she can only use on herself. So yeah, another version of it is stop, which basically makes you not attack for a few turns, and provocation, which probably makes that enemy / character the main target of all the attacks the whole entire turn. Next is the permanent effects, and this is where it actually gets pretty long. There are 4 different categories to permanent effects, which are restrict, disable, mind control, and other, which others don't fit in the 3 categories I mentioned. So first off, for restrict effects, there are confusion, blind, and silence. Confusion makes it so that you can't use spell cards, so anything like Fantasy Seal or Magic Spark, Master Spark won't work. Big confusion means that every skill that you have will misfire. We currently do not have a character that can do big confusion, but we do get one later on. Blind means that you cannot hit with your normal melee attack or any physical skills. However, magic skills are still perfectly fine. We currently have 2 characters that can do this, and those will be Aya and Byakuren. Aya has a blindness speak, and we get Aura of Darkness from Byakuren. I don't know if she currently has it or not. I'm just saying them now. Aya knows she doesn't have blindness speak, but we'll be getting it pretty soon. Silence is the opposite of blind and makes it so that you can't do any magic skills. So any characters like Marisa Byakuren are kind of screwed during here. However, I know I'm stuttering over my words, but I'm trying to do this fast so I don't make this video extremely long. Only characters that this will do nothing to are characters like Moko, or who are just main physical attackers all around. Next is immobile or disabled. These are paralyzed, sleep, and petrification. Disable means that you can't do actions for a certain amount of time. Paralyzed means, and also your evasion goes to 0. You will automatically recover from paralyzed after a certain amount of time. However, it is completely random. And sometimes you'll recover right after it gets put on you, and sometimes you won't recover until the end of the turn. Sleep is the same thing, except you usually recover if you get hit, and your defense is also reduced by half. So be careful. The character is a bit squishy. Next is petrification, probably my least favorite. You will never auto-recover unless the character has a chance of recovering at the end of each round. As far as I know, the only character that can do this is Ailment, which is in one of our rose trees. If the whole entire party is affected by this, then it counts as defeat, and you'll be booted out of the dungeon. If all enemies are affected by this, however, you still have to kill them all out. Byakuren can do this. However, she does not have the skill that required so she can do this. Also, Aya can put people to sleep. As you saw, we do have Sleep Beak. Next is Mind Control, which all these Byakuren can do. Berserk. You cannot put input commands, and the character will only do the normal melee attack. Defense, magic defense, and evasion are all halved. Charm. You'll automatically attack any party member, and they'll also provide support for the enemies. However, they can use every move that they have currently equipped to them. And it also has a chance of disappearing if you attack. If another person on sick, if they get hit. If they are going to do an attack and they haven't gone yet, and it gets corrected, they will do the attack in the right direction. Currently Byakuren does have a move that can do this, so Keep that in mind. But using charm and the next one I'm about to talk about will be very important for later on. Control is the next one. Control is like charm, but you can select the enemy's attacks. However, they cannot. However, some skills are not available, and actually, you can make the enemy run away. But just like charm, it disappears if if you attack them. So yeah. Next are the others, which do not belong in any of the categories mentioned. First off is poison. There are multiple versions of this, but they're mainly just stronger versions of poison. Poison, it deals constant damage at the end of each turn. Even if you run away or defeat all the enemies, it still counts as a turn end, so you'd still take damage. The more the difference between induction and resistance, the more damage the poison will do. We do have a character that can do this. This will be Aya, and when she gets Poison Beak. I don't know if she has it yet, but because I haven't looked completely through the next video yet. But you'll certainly know before me. Poison is just normal poison. Is just deals more damage than minute poison. The first one is just minute poison. Deadly poison is more damage than just poison. And it's usually from Slayers or Slaughter effects, which I've shown you what those look like. Those usually are things that pop up on screen that are green. Lethal poison it's the strongest type of poison there is. It will stay indefinitely until it's overwritten or cured. That's poison will wear off except for lethal. Keep that in mind. Curse is deal damage in an amount that is proportional to the damage dealt to the enemy. You take damage, so you take damage. It's depending on one stat. Induction. If the enemy has a large induction stat, then it's a bigger proportion. Magic has the same thing. Will do the same thing, and actually recovering magic will hurt you. So keep that in mind. Doing curse. Currently, Moko's the only character that can use curse, but most likely you'll kill anything if you try doing that with Moko, so keep that in mind. Zombie is an effect that is only used by enemies and only happens to characters who are dead. Or, well, knocked out. They will this character will be revived with 1 HP, and they will do every attack against you. And I believe they can use every attack. However, if you can cure it, then they'll come back. They'll stay on your side. However, keep in mind that this uses a life every single time they die. This is very important for characters like Moko, one of their skill trees actually causes her to revive. So that's basically it for all the stats effects. So just like I said earlier, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and that's really it, because I'm trying to just hurry up and get this done. So anyways, I hope to see you guys in the next part. So see you later.